Okay, Iga, probably the toughest opponent you've faced so far at the tournament, but you're through in straight sets. How was Danka to play against today?
Well, for sure, I feel like she used my power in some moments, so I had to adjust a little bit more to what she was playing, and for sure play a little bit more smart. So I changed the tactics in second set a little bit to play less risky, but then I did some mistakes and I lost my breaks, so I'm not, perfectly happy with that, but overall I'm happy with the performance and that I came back in the second set.
Thank you. We'll start with questions in English. Who has their hand up? Yeah, we'll come over to the guy. Yep.
Iga, everyone keeps reminding you that it is a long time since you lost. So I'd like to know, do you think you play your best tennis when you feel like you have everything to lose, or when you feel you have nothing to lose?
For sure nothing to lose. It's been always like that, so I feel like every person basically is playing better when they feel like they have nothing to lose. So, yeah, I mean, from my point of view, I don't really mind the streak. I'm just, playing my tennis, and I gained so much points this season already that I try to look at it from that perspective, that I actually have nothing to lose here.
Do you mind?
Hi, Iga. You just talked about trying to change your tactics in the middle of the match. Just curious how that aspect of your game has developed from when you were younger to now, and just identifying when you need to change and when not to, to continue doing.
Yeah, well, for sure it changed, because I remember my first year on WTA. It was, I mean, I didn't feel like I have much options, so right now I have them for sure, and I feel like I have much more variety, so that's great, and that's something that really helped me to gain more confidence, so it has changed for sure, but just also the experience and knowing which solution is the better one for specific situation, it's also pretty cool to have.
I was just wondering, with 3 games left, you put on a jumper. Was that just because you were cold, or was it also, did it also serve as like a reset mechanism as well?
It was cold, but yeah, I thought maybe, I mean, these are superstitions, so I don't really believe in that, but I've seen sometimes when people were changing their outfits in between sets and they suddenly came back. I don't know if that has something to do with the level of the game, but yeah, it was pretty cold and windy.
I was asking who you saw it before, and whether that was going through your mind at all.
One more time.
Just what you remembered from previous.
Yeah, just for the microphone, the question was, have you seen anyone do this before?
I mean, I know that in Guadalajara, Arena changed outfits when she was playing against me, and I mean, and she won the next set, so I didn't know if the outfit won or Arena, but she was still playing good tennis, so yeah. And some players are doing that, yeah.
Yeah, Matt?
Hey, Iga, you've been winning so easily. Was it a little bit of a shock when all of a sudden you were in a battle there in the second set?
I mean, for sure, I mean, the matches that I played here have been, I feel like I was dominating, and today maybe at some point I wasn't during the match, so it wasn't surprising, it wasn't like weird, but for sure it took me a longer time to kind of come back. That's why I think I lost these 2 service games. But overall, I had many tight matches in Stuttgart. I'm thinking about Rome.
There haven't been very many.
5 sets.
In Rome?
Against Bianca.
Yeah, against Bianca. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, I was missing that. So I mean, it's not that I forgot how to play these kinds of sets, so it's okay.
Congrats. In the past, you've spoken and shared a little bit about what you've been reading. Could you just give us an update and some comments?
So I was reading, I finished like a few days ago 21 Lessons for 21st Century, and then I read Murder on the Orient Express in like 2 days. It's too short. And now 3 Musketeers, so...
What did you take away from 21 Lessons?
I mean, it was a hard one to like digest because it's about basically the purpose of life. So I took a lot in terms of like kind of broadening my horizons because the author really thinks pretty. Oh my god, how to say it in English? He's like pretty thoughtful about some things, and he proposed some ideas that I didn't even think about, and but also kind of skeptical to what, I don't know, science fiction movies show us. So I mean, yeah, it was pretty nice to educate myself a little bit more, but on the other hand, it was, you know, kind of about the future, so you never know what's going to happen, and these were like his ideas, so I don't know how to really trust in that, you know. But I'm going to read also other book of his, so I'm going to see what I take from those ones as well.
So would you just mind passing? We get to Howard in the middle.
Hi, Iga. Howard Fendrich with the AP. Wanted to ask you about whether you can sense at all from an opponent across the net that maybe they feel like they have to try more than they normally would against you. When I've spoken to some of your opponents who've faced you lately, they say that with the way you are playing, they go into the match aware that maybe they're going to need to do something extra, something special, something different. I'm wondering, can you sense that at all from opponents ever?
Well, I don't really know exactly because, you know, it's not like I'm playing with the same opponents all the time. So, for example, today, I mean, I wasn't exactly sure how she's playing during a match because we never played. So I don't know what's extra, you know, for these players when I mean, for sure, I know how Maria plays, how Arena, because I played them last season a couple of times this season already. So, these are matches when I can know a little bit more, but during matches like that, like these first rounds, I don't really know. But for sure, I sometimes feel like they're going all in, you know?